I just needed a career change. I worked in law enforcement prior to this. I was looking for something different. The training program is amazing. It gave me the knowledge I needed to do my job and just prepared me for what to expect when we did start answering phone calls. This is Rachel. How can I help you? When I first started here, I started as a client service representative in core client services. So I grew up here, and then recently I was promoted to a manager. So now I have a team of my own, and I lead them on that growth journey and help them discover where they want to go with their career here. Everyone works together, everyone's willing to help each other. If I'm not there to answer a question, maybe the coach is there or one of their senior peers. We do everything in our power to make sure that people are succeeding at their career and moving on to directions that they want to move on to. I find it really rewarding working with someone who's maybe struggling on something and that light bulb moment goes off and it clicks and they fall into a rhythm and they just understand why they're here and what they're doing and how important it is, and they just grow to love the job as much as I do.